So we're gonna go pick up Cody, come back, give you an update what has happened yesterday and today.
So yesterday when we were doing evangelism in downtown Copenhagen, we ran into a couple of Pakistani guys. After apologizing on behalf of America, we got to pray for him, got to minister to him some. It ended up being really positive.
Alright, so we're about to pick up Cody from the airport. Day one we just chilled out, but then we did ministry, hung out with these pastors of the different ministries that we're going to be with for the next 2 weeks. Yesterday, specifically, we went to Corcoran the streets and just kind of talked to him for maybe 45 minutes. What kinds of things did we hit on when we were talking to him?
Well, we talked about the importance of not being self-focused and being focused on the people that you're ministering to. Miller talked about that, and it was totally awesome. And actually, Miller also showed a video of a guy getting healed at a coffee shop in Texas, and it was really awesome, and it was really powerful.
This Michael here is holding the camera, asked me if I've been in any pain, because I haven't. I had this rhinoceros cane. I tell him about my motorcycle accidents. I've had several, but the most recent pain is in my right calcaneus, which is severely fractured. Michael asked if you could say a prayer over it, so I said, sure, I like that idea. He used a power word, Jesus, and it felt nice, like for the last 3 seconds of it, I sat down in my seat, and he asked me how I felt. It felt like his hands were still on my foot, and I was a little nervous because I didn't want to believe something that isn't true. So I walked into the light. I don't feel anything. I feel like a normal ankle. I don't feel a limb.
Yeah, you're not walking with a limp.
I don't believe I know.
Who did this for you, Marshall?
The person that said Jesus and didn't realize he was Jesus.
What else did we talk about?
Basically what they do, they go in the streets, they set up this booth that says free prayer, and they just walk around and pray for people, and we really just kind of helped them go a little further. They felt like we were supporting them and giving them a little bit of help. They said it was really helpful.
I went to kebab and pizza shop. Somehow those two things go together out here. The guy at the register asked me what I was doing in Denmark, and I told him I was there healing people, like physical therapy. I said sort of, but it's a lot faster, a lot easier. So I said, here, it's easier if I just show you. I said, do you have any pain in your body? He goes, yeah, my elbow hurts. I just grabbed his arm and I said, check it out. He's like, that feels better. Yeah, it's just what Jesus does.
Something always awesome happened every time. Whenever we just decided to just press a little bit further than we were comfortable with. So I realized once again, whenever I do evangelism, is that I love doing that kind of stuff more than anything else.
The Lord had given me a couple words of knowledge. The Lord had showed me the two children playing with Legos, and it was very specific that they were playing with Legos, and she said that one of her kids specifically, all he does is play with Legos. And she said that's so comforting.
One of the other things that we did yesterday was that we ministered to these, like a men's group, prophesied over every single one of them, rocked their world.
They had the most incredible poker face you've ever seen. We found out afterwards that some of the words that we gave them were like unbelievable words of knowledge. Like, Miller, what was the one?
I saw a picture of a guy fishing on a boat. Turns out he owns a boat and fishing.
He didn't say anything. There was a number of times when we were like, we had something, we were just kind of, and then no response at all. Find out later that it was actually perfect, and I would say that they enjoyed it.
We're trying to find
Cody.
They don't have a Cody sign anywhere.
Cody!
Hey, Cody! Arrival hall up ahead on the left. Operation Find Cody.
We're gonna find him, bring him to justice.
We got Cody finally. We got here. So,
Cody, how you feeling?
Been traveling for about 14 hours.
Cody and his arrival on the trip.
Yes.
Certainly.
We have a prophet finally.
We just had an amazing time doing some ministry with the Dream Team, is the name. We just had a lot of conversation with them for a couple hours. We wanted to pray for them, and then we went into the prophetic, and the Holy Spirit just broke out.
It was kind of cool because I was like, everybody just wait a couple of minutes because Jesus is sitting right here and he wants to teach you something. And Klaus leaves the room. And then he comes back with this huge bag of soil and starts putting little cups in it. And he's like, I just want to do a prophetic act. There's wells in here that need to be dug up. And this is Denmark. And everybody got to dig up a well, essentially.
It's just an adventure just to get to see Christ-minded people halfway across the world. The Holy Spirit's good.
Yeah.
And so is espresso.
I like that really a lot of love came out in us. You were talking about great teamwork. I think it's because we were completely out of the picture and we just had all this compassion for people.
It was great to just, for Michael and me to be able to just step back and let the other guys do their thing, and they just took it to a whole nother level.
People were really getting touched a lot. Really touched deeply, and some stuff was getting healed. There was just a freedom in the room. So it was just a really special time to get to minister to them. And they've been fighting for the city for a long time, so it was cool.